Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm a guy called Joe. This is Bootstrapping Tools, where we help everyday folks leverage third-party tools and applications to supercharge your workflows. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the frequency formula that you can use in Google Sheets to get the number of records matching certain buckets. So typically, you could use the COUNTIF statement, but because you have to use a custom criteria set for each and every single one of these formulas, the frequency formula is going to allow you to do it all within one formula as opposed to one for each bucket that you have. But enough talk, let's go ahead and just show you how to use it. All right, so up on the screen here, we have a data set of video game sales of all time. And what we're going to do is we're going to find out the number of video games that sold over a certain amount or between a certain amount. So over here in column M, we have our buckets. So between 1 and 0 million, 2 to 5 million, 6 to 10 million, and so on. And what we have here on column N is we've created a bunch of COUNTIF statements or formulas where we've actually just said if it's greater than 1 or less than or equal to 5, and we've had to curate each one individually by typing in those. So if we wanted to change these buckets, it's going to be really difficult because we have to change each and every single one of these. However, with the frequency formula, we only need one formula, and to adjust it, we just give it the upper limit buckets. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just remove the formulas over here that we have. And then within column N, we're going to indicate what the upper limit of our bucket is. So for the first one, it's going to be 1 since it's 0 to 1. Then it's 5, then 10, 25, 50. And the last one we're going to leave blank because the frequency formula is going to totally understand that the previous one was 50. So anything above that will just fall into that bucket. So over here in column O, we're going to type in equals frequency. And then the frequency formula, there are two parameters we want to pass through to it, data and classes. The data parameter that we want to pass through is going to be what we want to count. So that's going to be column K over here. So we'll just say K to K. And then the classes is going to be our buckets. So that's going to be our column N2 up into N7, which includes the blank value over there. Once we hit enter, it's going to do all the calculations for us. So we already know that the plus 50 was only 1 because there's only one of these sales that goes above 50 million. Then we have 9 that go between 26 and 50. So we can actually just check that for ourselves over here. So it's going to be up to here, which is, if we count the number, it's going to be 9. So everything looks really great. And if we wanted to change this for whatever reason, we could simply just update our buckets over here. So if we said instead of 25, we wanted to do 20, we put that in, it's going to automatically update the numbers for 20, that bucket, as well as anything after it. As you can imagine, this is way easier than having to manage a bunch of COUNTIF formulas, since you only have to manage one formula, and then you can update the buckets as regular cell values. If you're looking to level up your Google Sheets game, make sure to check out this video where we covered the query formula. It's a super powerful formula within Google Sheets that allows you to slice and dice your data sets in a much more advanced way. But I'm a guy called Joe. This is Bootstrapping Tools. It's a pleasure, and we're out.